Good morning, CHS. CHS. Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS. Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Buenos días, CHS. Good morning, CHS.
Hey, good morning, CHS.
Great morning, CHS.
Buenos días, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS. How are you today?
Buenos días, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, I'm Joey Prayer, and this is CHS Media, your gateway to what's happening now. Good morning, A+755 family. We are keeping it REAL on Tiger Hill today. Relationships, expectations, accountability, and leadership. Today is May 15th. Each CHS student is challenged daily to make positive choices, to think analytically, to motivate self and others while preparing to be college and career ready with at least 12 dual credit hours. The growth mindset word for this month is strategy. A strategy is a thoughtful plan of action designed to achieve specific goals. It involves setting priorities, making informed decisions, and using resources efficiently to reach success. Friday, finish strong. End the week on a high note. Turn in all assignments, clean out your backpacks and workspace, celebrate your accomplishment, and set goals for next week. Sophomores and juniors, if you are interested in becoming a United Way ambassador, please contact Ms. Love. To all Art 1 classes, here's a special message from Ms. Phillips. In order to catch up on any missing assignments, please go to your homepage and Canvas. Click on the Zoom link for virtual tutorial. Virtual tutorial classes will be held Tuesday evening from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Please attend the sessions if you are behind on completing any missing assignments or failing art class. You can also come to Ms. Phillips' class by 12:30 p.m. and afterwards to get assignments. Sessions will be continued until May 20th. MAP and AP testing has begun here on CHS. Please be sure to eat good breakfast, be on time, be prepared, and do your best and make your Tiger family proud. Let's view today's video about Tennessee State University located in Nashville.
As you listen closely, you'll hear magic unfolding at Tennessee State University's Performing Arts Center. Seniors, juniors, and even high school students come together, united by their love for one thing.
I came to school for finance, but I love music. That's my passion.
Leading the group is David Yenway, who grew up performing in church while dreaming of gracing NPR's Tiny Desk, a viral social media show that lets musicians perform stripped-down versions of their biggest hits. So he decided to strike a chord. The Tiny Dorm was born. As more instruments and students joined, it transformed from a dorm into a tiny classroom.
We just made like 5-6 songs, sit down one day and did it, and it just blew up.
Millions of social media views later, this group finds their own rhythm through originals and covers of gospel and R&B songs.
We all love music, but more importantly, we all have each other's back. I can count on them and they can count on me.
And they can count on an experience that's more than just music.
A small group of students that are like-minded and putting us together and creating something like truly fantastic. Like, I don't think I've seen anybody else outside of Tennessee State do something like this.
It's a safe and welcoming space.
This community has really changed my college experience, and it's really just brought so much peace and joy to my life.
So if you have a dream like David's, take a note from his journey.
I've watched David create a path for himself. He didn't try to go through anyone else's avenue, but he created his own lane.
Perhaps it's time for you to create your own symphony too.
Don't wait around for anybody when you can do it on your own. I know I had an inspiration, and that's why I'm here. So I hope that one day I can be that inspiration for somebody else as well.
In Nashville, I'm Patsy Montesinos, News Channel 5.
All right, it's time. Birthday time. Put your hands together for the birthday time. Ricardo Romero, Tawan Ross, May 15th. Congratulations to all the teachers and students of the month. Mrs. Kelly, Mrs. L. Davis, and Dr. Banks. Students, Kaden Simmons, Kaylee Slaller, Aaron Banks, and Maya Jatal. Congratulations, everyone. Here are a few final announcements from Principal Johnson.
All right, good morning, Canton High School. Just a few announcements as we go ahead and begin our day. I have quite a few things to discuss this morning, so I do need to make sure that we are um, paying attention and listening closely. All right, first things first, we have state testing that's coming up. Algebra 1, you guys will be testing on May the 5th. Biology 1, you'll be testing on May the 7th. English 2, Part 1, you guys will be testing on May the 12th. English 2, Part 2, you guys will be testing on May 13th. Now, with that being said, let's understand a few things in regards to that. Now, first time testers, those of you guys who've taken ACT, etc., we still need you to do your absolute best. So when I say that, that means you're taking the time to do all the strategies your teacher has taught to you all about. So whatever the strategies are, that's what you guys need to make sure that you're doing. All right. Now, looking at a few additional things, let's make sure that we understand that your performance, your growth, those are the things that I'm needing you to do and you to understand. That's going to help take us to being that A school that we are also talking about each and every day. How do we get that 755 points? Well, that 755 points comes from you guys. It comes from your performance. We don't just say it just to be saying it. We're saying it with a reason. So I want you guys to make sure you understand those things. All right, alongside of that, we have AP testing that's going on as well. AP biology, you guys will be testing on the 4th, that Monday the 4th, 8 o'clock a.m. Have your parents, if you're normally probably a late arriving student because of a bus, etc., have your parents to have you here about 7:40 so that at 8 o'clock you can begin. We can't be late with this. This is College Board. We can't be late. So AP Biology, you guys will be testing on May the 4th at 8 a.m. Let me back because AP Computer Science, we need to make sure today, oh goodness, today that you have done your upload for your performance test. That's due today. So I need to make sure that that has happened. On May the 5th, we changed that. Originally it was AP Human, but we've changed that. So on the 6th, it will be the English, AP English. So you guys will be on May 6th at 8 a.m. as well as on May the 8th will be AP US History. And art, you must submit your digital portfolio. So we need to make sure that all those things have occurred and are occurring. So understand again your test time. Don't come late. On May the 14th would be AP Computer Science. So you got, and that's at 12. So you need to make sure that you're here. Followed by on the 15th would be environmental science. So again, there's a lot of tests going on, but all those tests put together will equal those points that we're needing to be an A school. That's our goal. That's the goal that I have put in place, and that's my expectations for here. Now, let's go to a couple additional things. Attendance. Attendance for my seniors, it's not looking good. And I guess because you guys have done your final with the English department, that's one class. That's one. Because you've done your presentations there, you're feeling like, oh, I'm finished, but you're not finished. You're not. I had to send out at least 20 messages yesterday in regards to classes that you guys are not passing. You have OL economics. So if you have not finish that, if you're in Coach Williams' class, I think it may be 8 of you guys that's sitting on 0%, then you need to be devoting your time to that. So not trying to figure out a path where I don't have to come to school. Yeah, you still have to come to school. It's still very important that you're here because that time is going against you. So let's make sure that we are doing our parts. Don't ask me to write a recommendation letter if you're not doing your part with coming to school. Don't ask me to do that because I won't be doing it. All right. So here's some additional things as well. All right, senior checkout, we will begin that after May 7th, but additional information will be coming to you guys. So you will have a checkout process. It will be different areas we're looking at. That's including your Chromebook, your credits, your grades, your payments, all of those things we're going to have as a process. And then you get your cap and gown. So let me talk about that quickly too, even though I will be talking about that later. Um, During graduation day, you will receive a distinguished card. That card you would give to one of the counselors that's standing up on the stage when you're walking across the stage. That will verify, hey, I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be getting my diploma. So without that card, you're not supposed to be there. So that's something I want to make sure I brought up as well. All right, now let's look at the Chromebooks for the remainder of you guys. Those Chromebooks will be taken up at a later date, and we will get that information when we will be collecting those. Exemption forms. Some of you guys have questions about those, but go ahead and get the signatures that you all need. Once you get those signatures, then we'll move forward with the next for you guys. And you know who I'm speaking about. I'm not going to make mention of who you are. But you need to make sure you gather everyone's signature. Don't come to me asking me to sign anything if all additional signatures have not occurred. That's your parents, that's yours, that's your teacher, the counselor. I'm the very last person, so don't bring anything to me until that has occurred. Awards Day. We have changed the time for our awards day. That will be on May the 15th at 1 o'clock now. Instead of it being at 8, it will now be at 1 o'clock. All right, what else do we have? Summer school. Yes, that awesome summer school. So my focus this year, of course, would be with our seniors, just to making sure if we have any of the seniors who may need that test to graduate, we will have something in place for that, as well as if you're missing a particular credit that you did not pass during the normal school year. So we'll have something in place for you. So that's going to be the focus for this year. All right, I think I've said a lot. I think I have. So, oh, next week is Teacher Appreciation Week. So make sure that you definitely tell your teachers that you appreciate them and how much you appreciate them each and every day. All right, so with that being said, let's always continue to stay focused, continue to do those things that we know that we can do and will do. And I promise you, everything else will work itself out. As always, we are keeping it real here on Tiger Hill 755. Have a great one.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson.
Ooh, Allie, school out. I'm so ready for this break. I agree, but we have to be prepared for next school year. We have a mandatory summer literacy program.
Our teacher mentioned it, but what book do we gotta read?
Ninth graders need to read If You Come Softly by Jacqueline Woodson or Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds.
We read that book, girl.
10th grade need to read Dr. Martin, Dear Martin by Nick Stone. 11th grade needs to read Jump by Rita Williams, and 12th grade needs to read Choker by Elizabeth Woods.
Do we gotta do an assignment when we come back?
Girl, yes, and we have to have physical copies of the book.
Well, let me just go ahead and tell my mom right now so I can be prepared.
Let me go ahead and look it up.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson. Those are the announcements, and as always, we are keeping it real on Tiger Hill 755. Have a great one.